you. I'm a simple man, don't wanna complicate you. Complicate you.
Not a writer.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah. If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
This is the moment for those who.
What we do here is go back.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
To see what's behind these closed doors, but I promise you, baby,
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Child of Mecha live stream. I am your host, Tim, the one and only Child of Mecha, and there are two winners tonight in the What Shirt Is Tim Wearing contest. I believe Dwidget, Thurno Hobbies and Games, for those of you playing at home on Facebook, and also Kenneth Sim. They guessed right, the classic, but it is in a different color. This is an older shirt, yeah, you know, kind of nice heather gray. I like it. Anyway, so congratulations to those two gentlemen. Well done. Looking kind of the mountain man look tonight. Didn't feel like shaving. What can I say? It's Wednesday, you guys. It's hump day. Hopefully, so far your week has been pretty good. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's the downslope of the week. That's a plus, right? Wednesdays always sucks. It's just the middle of the week. Anyway. So tonight we're going to continue working on the Jesta. Snapped another kit for GBWC. I'll show you that here in a minute. Just a little high grade thing, but it's got some cool parts that I hope to cannibalize and make a part of my GBWC entry. So still waiting on the kind of the big batch O kits, and excuse me. So you know, I think what's going on is they're being held up. I think in port. You know, I don't know if it has to do with this whole government shutdown thing or whatever, but who knows? But that's my guess. I don't know that for certain. So probably a few more weeks on the main bulk of kits, but you know, I have stuff here that I can still snap. Like I said, I got a couple kits, couple things in. What, last week or the week before, I forget. So you know, I like to snap the Sazabi. I'll show you what I snapped here from the actual first batch here in a moment. But and then I have another big kit over there that came in that I can snap together and start at least getting those assembled. Fair? Yeah. Anyway, hey, you know what? If you like the good old Child of Mecha shirt, you should go pick one up. Hit up childofmecha.com, hit the store up at the top. You'll be transported there to the place where you can find shirts and hats and bags and all sorts of cool stuff. And then also, if you are interested in any of the tools, materials, or things that we work with here tonight, you can check the link just below if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, over on this side if you're on Facebook. And then we've got books for inspiration on there, some really good mecha style artwork books, and we've also got camera gear for streaming if you are into that or you want to get into it. It's fun. I highly suggest it. Even if it's just you're just doing it on your phone, like on Instagram or something like that. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of my boys do the Instagram thing. So yeah, there you go. All right, so what are you guys doing in the chat here tonight? Let's see. Scuffle. What's up, Scuffle? Customs employee was like, oh snap, rare kit. Let's pretend this accidentally went missing. Right? At least they get paid. Let's see. Gizmo Kong Gumpler. What's up, Jonathan? The no-name rifle brings Bandai joints. Not sure what that means. But hey, whatever. Let's see. Andrew says, I need Kodo joints for the Mercurius V8 conversion kit. Fun. They don't have it either. Womp womp. Wrecked. Yeah. So dumb. Nice. Alright. So, anywho, what else are you guys talking about? Let's see. Andrew Young says, hey, I got a question. I need Kodo joints, and they've been sold out on Hobby Search for God knows how long. I need them for the Mercurius conversion. I guess that was before. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Just what I would say on Hobby Search is click the little notify me button on the product that you're wanting. they're really, really good about emailing you as soon as that product comes in. I've done that several times myself when I needed like some BMC chisels, and yeah, I mean they had just put it on the website because it came up on their like recently updated things, and I had just checked probably a couple hours before, just for searching for other things. So they are really, really good with that. So I would highly suggest clicking that button and putting in your email address. You'll get notified right away when they come in. So Ultraman Dinah says, how many kits, Tim? Oh, good question. A bunch. Let's put it that way, a bunch. Yeah. And then obviously the kits are coming in, but then I have all my parts in my spare parts bins that I'm going to be leveraging as well. So lots. Let's put it that way. Lots. With that emphasis too. When you say it, you have to say it like that. Lots. Yeah. Anyway. Gizmo Con Gumpo, Tim, are you trying to get on Justin's beard level? No. I'm just not into the beard thing. It wouldn't look good on me. But then also, completely shaven doesn't look good on me either. I don't know. I think I look better just kind of with that kind of 5 o'clock shadow look. But I don't know. That's just me. My wife likes it that way, so we're going to keep it that way. Captain Weirdbeard says he needs a shirt that says Robotech. So you're going after my heart right there. I love that. And the only reason why I would wear a Robotech shirt is to piss off like the Macross purists. I don't know, that just brings a smile to my face. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just fun for me because a lot of my friends are, way into Macross and everything like that. And I'm just not. I have nothing against it. It's just not my thing, right? I think the Valkyrie designs and the Batroid designs are really, really cool. I just couldn't really get into the story. But anyway, so yeah, I would definitely wear a Macross shirt. Actually, I have a Batroid shirt, I think, in my closet that I got at New York Comic Con one year. But somewhere up there. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. James Douglas, he says, can Kodo pieces be used for GBWC? Welcome, James. Thanks for watching, and great question. If you're not in the U.S., yes, they can be. But if you're in the U.S., then that's still a question mark right now. Me, I'm gonna take a shot and use them anyway. Detail parts and things of that nature. But it's a question mark. It is. In other countries they don't mind it. Because hell, I've seen full-on GBWC entries that have had some of like the frame arms, kind of like not necessarily the full mech kits, but there are like ones that I don't know, kind of look like that weird ostrich. It's an older one. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but I've seen entries, that have included almost that full ostrich-looking thing, and have been country champions. So there you go. So it's a toss-up, man. It's a toss-up. So there you go. Andrew Young says MSG parts that can be blended in. Yes. Again, question mark. We never know. Let's see. Scuffle says, what's Macross? Is that a Robotech ripoff? Yes. Gizmo Con Gunpla. So to piss off Tex. LOL. Yeah, right? Oh, she would. Ken Sim says Robotech was Megazone and Macross. Yeah, and the other one. What is it? Mospita? Something Mospita? I think it was the amalgam of all three series put together. So, yeah, fun. Scubble says, nah, son, it's all about that Jetfire t-shirt. I would rock a Jetfire t-shirt, for real. I really would. Jetfire was my jam back in the day. Believe it. Let's see. Scupple says, are you talking about the Zentradi pod thingy? No. No. Let's see. Freddy Torres, Robotech over Macross. I love you, Freddy. You're the best. Anyway. Alright, so, hey, you guys. Like I said, I snapped a kit that I got for GBWC, and it's just a little high grade. This little guy right here. Weird looking thing. Whoop, let's get it on camera. That is the Bryolent. I don't know how you pronounce that. The Bryolent Custom. It's a interesting looking design. It's got some cool features to it. It's a nice little kit for a high grade, right? I dig it. It wrecked ass in Gundam Unicorn at the Torrington base when the Neo Zeon tried to raid it. I mean, I don't know how many Zeons this one mech with that badass pilot. I don't know how he did it, but man, he took out a bunch, like straight ace, right? I would like to see an anime about him and about that badass Stark Jagan in the first episode going up against the Kshatriya. I'd love to see Bandai or Sunrise if you're watching. I would like to see a series about those two people. Yeah. So this guy, it's a cool model and everything, but again, he's for parts. He's for parts. So just to kind of get you thinking and kind of where my head space is at. So these shoulder boosters here, very cool shaped. You know, and they've got the little polycap right on the inside there. And you even got this kind of cool hinge that you can utilize too. The shoulders are awesome because they have little thruster bells underneath. I could see these going on kind of like a backpack type of deal or something like that. That would be cool. The freaky bug arms, these are cool too. I could definitely see me, you know, potentially using those. You know, these little kind of directional cowls right here, very, very cool as well. These little kind of circle cowls right back there. These curved ankle pieces, I could see those going on like a shoulder or something like that. Very, very cool. And then you turn to the back here, you know, you got these awesome kind of fuel tanks with these nice little kind of thruster pod deals back here with pivoting cowls and everything back there, and then these kind of butterfly type wingy things. I don't know what you call them, but those are cool too. So yeah, this is a great little kit if you want to kit bash and part it out. So that's why I got it. It's very, very parts rich, let's put it that way. So yeah, little Briarland, I don't know how you say it. Briarland Custom. We'll just go with that, shall we? I think that's... You know, he doesn't like to stand up properly because he's very back heavy. Stay. Anyway. Alright. So, let's see. Bailey says Jared was a shit pilot in the original Briarland or Briarland? I don't know. Though he went through Titan's prototype suits like fun-sized candy bars. Nice. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Tex, what's up? Those shoulders are begging to be repurposed. We were talking a little bit just before. Looks like you might have popped in about our love for Robotech, and Freddie had mentioned, or maybe it might have been Jonathan had mentioned your name and how much you love Robotech as well. So, perfect timing. Anyway, Andrew says there's a Japanese modeler who bashed those shoulders on the Chimeras. Oh man, it looked so good. Yeah, you know, this thing is getting parted out like crazy. Parted out. Weird. Space Rat 53, what's up? The story of the Biolant custom pilot was in a manga. He was a former Titans pilot. Interesting. Let's see. Andrew says I used so much Biolant on my Xeon. Interesting. Scuffle says, Tim, who's a better pilot, Rick Hunter, Hiro Yui, or Keith from Voltron? Huh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll have to think about that. Camille. It's a girl's name. Nice. Hikaru. Cough. Let's see. Well, spoiler alert, Jared's dead, so it wasn't him. Awesome. Gamer Bud! What's going on, Gamer Bud? Long time no see, man. Tim's building a high grade, and Andrew's a mod. I disappear for a little while and everything changes. How y'all doing? Awesome. Welcome back, brother. Hope you are doing well, and it's good to see you around. Good, good, good. Let's see. Andrew, I bought this shitty recasted Biolant high grade Biolant new for $20. Dryerlint. Dryerlint? Briarlint. Whatever. Dwidge, at that moment when I win the guess and not paying attention. Man, look at you. Tex says, I hate all three of you. Aww. A. Schultz. Why thank you, Robotech? Nice. Gizmo says, I just said you don't like Robotech names. Spare me. It was all Freddy. Freddy says, I don't think you can hate me more than you already do. Isn't Macross bootleg Transformers? Yes! Yes! Bootleg Transformers. I love it. I like it. Or is it low-budget Voltron? We don't know. We don't know. Anyway. Gamerbud says, I'm doing better now. I'm going to be building again after my defeat of the real grades. Yeah. I'm looking at getting some master grades here soon and getting excited to build again. Awesome, dude. That sounds great. Well, good luck with that. And welcome back again. It's good to see you back. That's awesome. Oh, Freddy. You're going to get it for that one. I know that. Hey, Juan is over there. Crow Vero, if you guys are playing at home, over there on Facebook. He says, "Oh shit, what suit is that?" Dude, this is the Dryerlint Custom HGUC. Yeah. So if you saw, what is it? If you saw Gundam Unicorn, you saw this thing wreck, just wreck ass in it. Xeon. Man, yeah, it killed him. Killed him. So, yeah. Dryerlant. Briarlant, I think is the proper way to pronounce it. Briarlant. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Briarlant Custom, HGUC. So good little kit, man, but so many good parts to just cannibalize. That's the name of the game right now. That's the name of the game. Robotex. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Robotex was good. I can't even be mine. You see, and even Tex respects that. Robotex. I think that's going to be her name from now on. It might just stick. Robotex. Freddie says, I'll send you the photo I photoshopped for Robotex. Oh, he's already in the works. Look at him. Lady Tex sounds fancy. Nice. Lady Tex. There you go, Andrew. Gamerbud. I also went a little beyond building robots and bought myself an Anki Vector robot. He is a cute little guy and won't stop repeating my name and knocks over all my Funko Pops on my desk. Damn, dude. That's awesome. messing with the robots. Steve Middendorf, what's going on, Steve? He says, hey, what's happening? We're just talking right now. We're just chatting, just chilling, just kind of shooting the shit, if you will. And we're just kind of getting started talking about Robotech and the Briarland Custom and all that good stuff. So, yeah, it's been a good time. Oh, Freddie just sent me the Robotechs. Oh, that's messed up. Oh my God. I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. I'm not showing that one. I'm not getting killed on that one. But that's pretty good though, Freddie. I'm gonna tell you. That's pretty good. Let's see. Bayarlent. Thank you, Bailey. I appreciate the help with the pronunciation on that. I can never pronounce shit. Dryer sheet Antland cutscene. Scuffle, you lost me there, brother. I was right there with you up until the dryer sheet thing, and then you just kind of trailed off. So, I don't know. Sorry. Juan over there, Crovero on Facebook, he says, yeah, I saw him like floating down or some shit on Unicorn. Saw him for a little bit. Never knew its name. That thing is amazing for Partsuit. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. And you know what the funny thing, though, is, guys, is that a lot of the 144 high-grade kits are amazing for parts if you're working with a master grade, right? So working with the Aussie, that's kind of what really just kind of a eureka moment with that. Because I ordered a bunch of high grades from Ace Schultz over there on YouTube, Berkanatir. It's a Gundam Hobbies and Games over there on Facebook. Ordered a few high grades from him, and this was a few years ago, and got some 144 Grimgirds and stuff like that, and used a good mix of parts on the Aussie. And man, I'm telling you, the 144 scale, parts on a master grade, it just looks really good. Really, really good. They scale nicely since they're kind of scaled, obviously scaled down to 144. They look like add-on parts or kind of custom units on a master grade. So yeah, it works. It really, really works. So I highly suggest getting HGUC or 144 scale kits for parts and just going to town on them, man, because it works so well. It works so well. Tech says slapping it on a t-shirt. Smacking crap on Robotech. Nice. Hey, Nozaku boy, James, what's going on? He says, good day, mate. What's going on, James? Good to see you, brother. Andrew says, you're using masala as well, Tim. No, I did not go for the masala. I like the masala. I just can't see myself using the parts from the masala. It's just one of those things. I like the Briarlint, shit. What did I get from? It wasn't the Gabthlay. It was that one with the giant green booster that comes with it. One of you guys will know. I forget the name of it. It was from Zeta, but it wasn't a bug-looking one. It wasn't the Gabthlay. It was like the green one. And they converted it into Titan's Test Team version. Gaplant. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you. Yes, the Gaplant. I got three Gaplants, and I'm telling you what, that kit is amazing for parts. Wow. Like, you get all these little cool little booster parts in different shapes and sizes and things. You get that massive booster, that green booster that you can go crazy with. Just all sorts of really, really good parts in that kit. So, yeah, man. If you're into partsy kits, the Briarlant, the Gaplant, a bunch of the HGUC kits, you know, with a lot of the doodads on it and stuff like that. Most of the ones from Zeta or, you know, maybe some from Unicorn or something like that are really, really good for parts. So, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Let's see, we missed some stuff up here. Let's go back. Let's see. I know I saw... What did I see? Zeta Series got a bunch of really good stuff for bashing. Yes, I agree, Andrew. Steve Middendorf says, Robot Jocks? Wait, what? Oh, dude. I don't know if you guys heard, but the one guy from Robot Jocks, the bad guy, the main bad guy, I forget the name of the character or the gentleman's name, but he just passed away, actually. Tear, right? But yeah, Robot Jocks was my joint back in the day. I loved Robot Jocks. Used to watch that as a kid. Yeah. That dude, what was it? What was the main guy's name? Achilles, I think his name was. Not like Brad Pitt Achilles from Troy. Anyway. Gumbo Geo, what's going on, Geo? He says, what's up, everybody? Let's see. Whoops. Don't click on that. Click on this. Let's see. James Nozaku Boy, he's work as usual. Juan Crovero over there on Facebook, he says, great for parts and really cheap, man, to make your master grade look fabulous. Exactly. That's the beauty of using high grades, is because they're great. They're a great scale and they're inexpensive. Jeremy Russell, thank you for the subscribe there on YouTube. Welcome to the family. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Space Rat 53, what are some good parts kits that could scale well on a master grade GM? Looking for some ideas for my custom master grade GM Type C that I'm working on a design for right now. Honestly, pretty much any of them, man. Any of them. Because, you know, they're, like I said, they're smaller in scale, so those parts just work. Hey, Luis Rangel. Again, thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Everybody's in here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for watching. But yeah, I think almost any HGUC or 144 style kit. You know, what's really good are these guys right here, if you can find them, the GM arms, GN arms, apologies. That's a great kit, but that's a mobile armor, so the parts are huge, but they look great on a 1/100 scale. Like I used part of the GN arms as the backpack for the Aussie, and it just looked really good, and it scaled really well too. So yeah, I would say, you know, pop over to you know, your favorite Gundam retailer. USA Gundam store is probably a good one. Hobby Search, Hobby Link Japan, or Amazon even, you know. But I think probably the easiest thing to do is go hit up USA Gundam store and just look at the pictures and stuff and look for the parts on the individual suits, and yeah, man, have at it at that point, because all that stuff just, I think, will go really, really well. Now, mind you, you're going to have to do a little bit of work connecting the parts, because not all of the parts will fit perfectly, right? So you got to do a little bit of work, making connections and stuff like that, modifying some existing parts and things. But once you do, sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. So good question. Let's see. You guys are talking up a storm tonight. I like that. Let's see. The Plant As Is one of my favorites from Zeta. That's from Bailey. Nice. Nah, Masala all the way. No, I dig the Masala. I just don't dig it for what I have in mind. It doesn't fit the aesthetic that I'm going for, right? So, no, I bet I totally dig the Masala, and I probably would use it in another build. So, there you go. Ultraman Dyna, what's going on, Ultraman? I wish that Bandai would do a master grade and high grade Desert Zaku. That would be interesting, right? Scuffle says you need to do a challenge where you make a custom, but you're restricted to only using what came in the one box. Oh, I just, yeah, lovely. Wish they'd make a Master Grade Pale Rider. Hey, you know what? Speaking of a Master Grade Pale Rider, my good friend Justinius Builds is actually doing a conversion of the GM Dominance into a Master Grade Pale Rider. Yeah. And he's doing a damn fine job. And I don't know if Justin's watching or not, because I was chatting with him just before the stream. But if he's not, go bug him about it, because we need to kick his ass back into gear and make him get back on it. So, do that for me. Anyway. Gumplagio, here for the knowledge. Nice. Or the good times. That's fun too, right? Y-Rag, Gary Gumpla. What's going on, Gary? He says hello. Bailey says, the only one of Sirocco's that I dig. Nice. Kenneth Sims, Zeku Ainz was a great kit too. Yes, the Zeku Ainz, very underrated. Man, just a massive beast of a kit. I would love to see a 1/100, maybe like a like an RE Zeku Ainz. Bandai, if you're watching, hit it up. You've done bigger kits than the Zeku Ainz. God, this thing keeps falling over because it's so back heavy. I'm going to just toss it across the room here in a minute. You bug-looking sumbitch. Stay. Jesus. Anyway. Even the high-grade excess is good, too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Bailey says, I hate all of the other three. Nice. Runeblade 265, Timmy Wynn. What's going on, Tim? Yo, how's it going? It's going well, man. Going well. Andrew says, oh yeah, Mega Shiki is another goodie for parts. Hell, the Build Fighter stuff are decent for joints and parts. Maybe. Maybe. You know, I don't dig the aesthetic of most of those. I usually stick to like the Zeta era style kits, especially the weird ones. They usually have some good stuff, and like the transformable kits, the ones like what is it? The Rizel, right? The Rizel Type C HGUC, perfect for kit or for parts and stuff. You know, it's got all those binders and add-ons and doodads and doohickeys and things. Yeah, great for parts. Great for parts. Let's see. James Douglas says, Tim, I haven't caught up on the streams, but what color did you redo the thruster bells for on the Jesta? Ah, good question. I just did gray. Just a dark gray, just to kind of go with the rest of the look. For those of you guys that don't know what James is talking about, I accidentally painted those yellow, and that was when I was kind of in an original mindset and wasn't thinking properly, because the rest of the backpack was going to be red to match the suit, but then I rethought that and changed the whole color scheme, but I forgot to not paint those. I forgot to not paint those the regular color. SSJ Skywalker, thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. Welcome to the family. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. So yeah, so just a dark gray. Looks nice. Very subtle. Yeah. Let's go through here. Justin hasn't touched that Pale Rider in months. As far as you guys know, he's shown me some stuff. But yeah, he needs to get his ass in gear. He really does. Right, Space Fat 53 says, right now I'm looking for ideas to improve the legs on the GM Type C. Yeah, the legs are utter crap on those early GMs, the GM Type Cs. So the really expensive way to improve the legs on that, and I hate this, I hate even suggesting it. The really expensive, but the most beautiful way to improve those is to go and get you one of those P Bandai GM semi-strikers, because the legs on those are perfect replacements for the GM Type C. The feet especially. The feet are beautiful, quintessential Kotoki feet. Very sharp pointed, nice angles, the whole nine. That's kind of how the GMC was supposed to look, because Kotoki designed it that way. But in Bandai's design department, they didn't really want to do it that way. So that's the expensive route. So I don't know what else to tell you, man, because that's kind of a flaw on that kit, but it can be worked around. So there you go. Best of luck, though. Astrea Kai, what's going on? Hey, Tim, I just finished my first kit bash today. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see, Bailey. That's what I thought at Andrew. He was building the Pale Rider before the Dominance was even announced. Oh, was he? Or did he just use, I don't know. Yeah. I thought he used a Dominance. I could be wrong. He might have just used a GM Sniper too, but oh well. Anyway, that's not the focus. The focus is to go and bust his ass and get him back in gear on that shit. That's the focus. Focus. Anyway. Andrew says legs are unnecessary to Gundams. It's very true. It's very true. Especially Zetas. Kuko 305. QQ, I saw the video of you and the other build, speaking of GBWC, and you covered the rules. Do the figures on dioramas have to be from Bandai? Oh, good question. No. Again, if you're in the US, there's always a big question mark. It just is. It's just the fact of life right now. In other countries, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't give two shits about it, to be honest with you. You could use whatever the hell you want, almost. As long as the main focus of your piece is a Bandai kit natively, that would be the way to go. So, let's see, Delta Kai and A Schultz. Yeah, the Dark Hound 2. Yeah, those are good for kit bashing, right? Let's see. Bailey says the Gundam Verka is like 90% the same kit as the Master Grade GM Type C, so that would provide parts that are highly compatible. Yeah, exactly. That one right there. Nobody with the eagle eyes tonight. I changed that up and nobody said anything. Man, come on. Y'all are slacking. Let's see, Space Rat 53. I was thinking the legs from the Gundam Verka as a base, since I'm taking the core fighter for the GM. Yeah, I mean, they're like Bailey said, they're basically the same kit. I think the Gundam Verka has slightly different styling on the armor, but it's the same inner frame, so it'll fit no matter what. So yeah, they're completely compatible with each other. Let's see, Scuffle. I mean, when mobile suits are missing appendages, I just think, why not just use a jet fighter? Makes sense to me. Let's see here. Space Rat 53. Interesting suggestion, Tim. There you go. Andrew Young says, yeah, Justin used the GM Sniper. He bashed Zeta parts on the side. Were they Zeta, or I thought it was Alex parts. I could be wrong. I don't know. Julius Demsky, Tim, I thinned Mr. Surfacer 1000 the way you suggested, and it worked perfect. It laid down perfect. Now I just have to work on getting a good thinning ratio for Mr. Color and Tamiya paints. Yeah, dude, that's awesome to hear. I'm very happy that you were successful with that. The main thing with Mr. Color and Tamiya when you're using Mr. Thinner or Mr. Leveling Thinner is to get like a milky consistency. You know, you want to kind of sneak up on the thinness a little bit because you don't want it to be too thin, but you don't also, obviously, you don't want it to be too thick. You need that Goldilocks area, right? So yeah, you're looking for probably like skim milk maybe 1%, 2%, but not whole milk, because that's bad for you. Anyway, but good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's see. Nozaku Boy, I used many non-Bandai figures. There you go. And James Nozaku Boy over there is he's in Australia, so they don't give a shit over there. They're just like, yeah, hey, Bob's your uncle, right? Or whatever you guys say. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's just in the U.S. it's a big question mark. So it is what it is. So, and James knows all about the question marks and everything. So yeah. Anyway, Astria Kai says, Tim, I posted a pic on my Instagram. Sweet, I'm going to have to check that out. No, Soccer Voice. James says, yeah, I forget that bullshit. Yeah, dude, it was bullshit, wasn't it? So, Andrew Young, all good. Better to forget that bull. Yes, I agree. Gundams and Transformers are the same thing, Andrew Young says. Macross and Robotech, same shit. There you go. Yeah, I agree. Jeremy Christopher Russell over there on Facebook, have yet to do my first Kid Bash, have stuck with a traditional theme, must try soon. Dude, absolutely, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Spider 2K2, James number 2. Good evening, everyone. James number 2 is here. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, now we're caught up. Scuffle actually says, Andrew Young, wait, I thought GoBots and Macross were the same thing. Man, GoBots. Y'all remember GoBots? Those of you alive in the 80s? I remember GoBots. GoBots was fun. Leader 1, Turbo, Psykill. You don't know mech history if you don't know GoBots, everybody. Go check that out. Seriously, GoBots. They were great. They were like just a little bit before Transformers, but Transformers blew them out of the water, so it was just like, eh. Flesh Peeler 45, one of my favorite screen names, by the way. He says, evening, Tim. Starting my own Justa project very soon. Thanks for all the helpful info. That's awesome, dude. Justas are so much fun. They really are. Dwidget KK, I'm OFP for a bit. Very good. Andrew Young, it is funny if I know what that is. LOL. Maybe. Spider 2K2, Tim, I remember them too. I had a few of the Rock Lords as well. Yeah. Freddie Torres says GoBots are the Kmart knockoffs of Transformers. No, they weren't, man. They were legit. They were so legit back in the day. Like Leader 1 was the man. Like F-15 Falcon transforming, you know, badass robot. Turbo, the nice red sports car. He was always my favorite, right? And they had, man, they were great, man. They were so good. They were not knockoffs, Freddie. Don't diss the GoBots. Scuffle says, Tim, what's funny is I didn't get the name of Psykill until I was in my 20s. I don't think anybody did, man. It, you know, boom, of the kids, right? Text says, Zoids are Gundams for cat people. That's a good point. It's a pretty strong point. Andrew Young, I thought GoBots were the upgrade to Robotech. No, sir. No. GoBots were legit back in the day. They just got overshadowed by Transformers, man. That's all. They just got overshadowed. It is what it is. All right. You guys, we have been talking for the last 49 minutes. Good conversations, though. I appreciate that, and I love that part of this. But, and it's a good thing Dean's not here, because he would be chewing my ass right now for not working, right? So, one of those things, right? And let's see, Space Rat 53 for now, continuing work on my P Bandai Akzaku, got the Cassilia Forces version. I'm planning to kit bash with the Dom test type and make a custom beam rifle with the System Weapons 002 from Kodo. Nice. Spider 2K2, GoBots were the upgrade to He-Man. Andrew, get it right, nice. Half-Sight GoBots gets creepy when you find out they were living beings who turned into the robots, so every time they transform, there's just squishy innards on the inside. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my god. I've gone my entire life without knowing that. How do I continue at this point? But that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. But what did I know? I was like, what, 5, 6 years old at the time. So what are you gonna do? Andrew Young, by the way, because I'm not home, did you ever ship those hands? I did, yeah. You should have gotten them a week or so ago at least. So, Bailey says, reboot. Nice. Text, aim for 59. Andrew says, because I didn't ask the folks at home if they got it, LOL, and I didn't want to bother. Yeah, no, you should have gotten it like at least a week ago. So, not too hard, only 10 more minutes. Yeah, if I had $1, text says, Scuffle says, do you know if they ever made an Invid plastic kit? I had the toy back in the day, but wanted a model kit. Invid? I don't know what that is. Anyway, all right. Back to work. Let's get to work. Get to work. Camera 2. Here we go. Rock and roll. All right, boys and girls. So last time we were together, we were kind of messing around with the shoulders a little bit. We were just kind of trimming these parts up here. And we were kind of half working, half talking, kind of similar to what we were doing tonight. But let's zoom in. And so basically, you know, you've got the shoulders here, right? And this is what it looked like before we trimmed these pieces back, and this is kind of what it looks like after. Pretty clean thus far. We got to sand this down and really do some finishing work on it. And also on the insides here, there's some rough, there we go. There's some rough edges here that we need to fix, and I'll go back and do something with that in the future. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But so far so good. This is looking pretty nice. And just for effect, what we're going to do, not right this second, but this is there's going to be a flat piece, you know, that gets glued onto here to bring this up to the same level, similar to the line art here. So the top needs to be flat, and then if you look right here, there's kind of this overhang bevel that needs to come down this way. So if we extend this out like that a little bit, just a little over this vent, and I may even trim back the edge of this vent just to give it a little bit more room, because there's a decent amount of lip area right here on this vent. So we may need to sand this down, right? Oh, there's Dean. We were talking about him. He heard us talking about him, you guys. Dean, I said before, we had just switched over to camera 2 because we were talking for most of the beginning of the stream here. So for the past 45, 50 minutes. And I said to everybody that it's a good thing Dean wasn't here, or he'd be chewing my ass right now. So you're just in time, man. We're working now. We are actually working. So anyway, yeah, perfect timing, dude. Perfect time. Yeah, Kenneth Sim. Hey, Dean, just in time, right? So anyway, like I said, I think what might be good is to just kind of trim this kind of this lip around this vent a little bit, trim it down so we have a little bit more space here to work with for that beveled overhang, kind of to work to our advantage here. But before we do that, let's get this piece trimmed up similar to the other one here, and then we can kind of focus on working on the flat. Get those off there, put that off to the side, get my chair centered here. All right, clear that off. And what we're going to do first, trim back as much as we possibly can with the nippers first, without going too deep. You don't want to go too deep with the nippers because then you'll just lose a good joint between the two pieces of plastic. Oh man, this blade is dull as nothing. We gotta change it. We gotta change this blade. Sorry, you guys. This blade is just not doing the job. I love this little 25-pack refill because when you're done with the blade, it's got this little slot here. Holds the used blades, holds the new blades. Perfect. Perfect little storage for your old, nasty, used blades. Because you don't want to go throwing those just in the garbage. Because that's dangerous. End up cutting yourself, or whoever takes the garbage out in your house will end up cutting themselves. Because that's karma, right? So, let's try this again, shall we? Oh yeah, much better. Much better, much, much easier. That's going through that thing like butter. Yeah. Good there. Am I on camera? There we go. Now we're on camera. Sweet. Okay. Now, basically, we're just gliding across the top here and using this surface as our guide to cut into that styrene sheet, or styrene plate strip. Listen to me. What the hell am I talking about? So, just kind of use that as your guide, and you can just kind of glide right over that, and then those two pieces will be perfectly flush with one another. Super easy. And do the same thing on all the different sides here. Make sure your thumb's out of the way. That's important. Safety is paramount, kids. And then what we can do, a little needle file action. If you're not sure about one of the connections, one of the seams, just come in and flatten that bad boy out, right? And there we go. Needs a little finish sanding around there, but that's the look that we're going for. That's what we wanted. All right? That's looking good. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this other part here. Let's get this trimmed down as much as humanly possible without taking too much plastic off there. Basically, you just want to kind of sneak up on it. You just want to nibble away at it at first. And then once your blade gets down to that surface, you'll know exactly when you're done. Just like that. One last pass, and then yeah, we're just basically getting slivers now, so we're pretty much done with that. Finish sanding definitely needed there on all these connections, really. That looks good there. Good there. All right. Last angle here is the top. A little bevel there. Alright. Looks good. Looks good there too. All right. So again, we're going to need finishing sanding and obviously gap filling and stuff like that in a lot of these, right? And completely normal. Completely normal and completely expected too. So that's not a huge deal for me. It's not a worry at this point. There we go. Sure, it's riding up. Anyway. Excuse me. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? Kind of sim. Saw a Japan modeler, or went up too fast. Saw a Japan builder doing a Barzam custom from AOZ Reboot, which I was intended to build. Good for reference. And he has a link. Let's see what this is. Ooh, shit! Look at that. Wow. Kenneth, I dig it, man. I'm gonna have to follow this guy. Yeah, that's awesome. Matuya Mura. Okay. Interesting. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Terry T says, hello, what's up, everyone? Welcome back, Terry. How was your world tour? Nice. Nice. Silver Mav! What's going on, Ricardo? He says, you see Yusuke's Master Grade Origin Zaku 2. No, I haven't. I have not. Viperloo66, they say, hi, first time comment. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Come on back and see us, you know, if this is your first time here. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Andrew Young says, oh, Mura. Just saw that too today. How do I miss these things? I don't know. I miss all the good stuff. What are you going to do? Anyway, what we need next is a piece of 1mm styrene sheet. That's 1mm there, but I'd like to get a better piece because that piece is kind of a mess. So I'm just kind of looking in my junk pile over here of scrap plastic to see if I've got any other 1mm at my disposal. No, that's 1.5. And I don't. Oh well, we're gonna use this. So what we need here, let me see this. Will this act as a, no, that will not. I don't want to use this. Ooh, is this 1mm? I think this is 1mm, guys. I think this nice, look at this, nice straight rectangular strip. I think that might be it. Yeah, 1mm. Sweet! Viperloo66, Ricardo dragged me into this. Nice. Nice. Ricardo, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoy what you're seeing, or you're just dicking around, basically. So, but we need to measure the gap here on this flat piece here. Let's see what this is. This is 13mm. So we need a 13mm strip here. We're going to go just a hair wide on this so we can cut it down. I'm not going to use the good blade right now. I'm going to use utility knife. Just like that. Score it. Snap it. Now, we see if we did good. Did we do good? Yes, we did. Because like I said, I cut it just a little over, and that's just maybe just a hair over, and that's perfect. Because if you cut over what you need, then you can trim it back and make it flush with the original piece. That's the idea. So that's perfect for what we need. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that, make sure that this is a 90-degree angle there. Yep, and that is perfect. That's exactly what we want. That's what we need. All right, so we're going to glue this down. We're going to overhang that just a bit so we can trim back this bevel right here. And then we'll figure out the length later once we get it placed onto the shoulder. So, perfect. Perfect. All right, so we'll grab this with the tweezers, have that ready to go. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of sanding just to get this scuffed up here first. So it's got a little bit more bite for the sand, or for the super glue here. Okay. Looks good there. We'll do just a simple mark here, and then we'll come back with the T-square. Make sure that that's at a 90-degree angle. And now we know exactly our gluing area, right? That's what we need. So, best glue in the world, super glue. Best super glue in the world. At least in my opinion, anyway. Slather this this piece up. Looks good. Place this with the tweezers on camera. Yep, there we are. Placement is crucial. That looks pretty good. Right there. Flush on that side. Good there. All right. Down into place. Now that will be solidly laminated onto the top of this part. Yeah, good, 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 good. All right, so just get the excess off there. Nice. All right, so now we can pop that back into place a little bit, and then see our work. Here we go. Now, what we got to do is trim this up a bit and bring this laminated piece down flush with the original, because the original piece fit perfectly in this gap between the two shoulder parts, right? So we've got to make sure that this newly laminated plate on top fits to match. So we're going to, you know what? Now let's use the big boy here. Now, for those of you guys that have not seen this, this is my kind of makeshift sanding plate. This is just a piece of MDF, medium density fiberboard, right? 3/4 inch. You can get this in any hardware store. I build a ton of stuff out of this. You know, all the shelves, and workbench, and who knows what else in here. These things right here, 3/4 inch MDF. It's a perfect substance because it's cheap. You can build very utilitarian things with it. It's not really meant for fine woodworking, obviously, but you know, for workshop type stuff like I do, yeah, it's perfect. It's the perfect material. And this is what I make all of my bases out of too. 3/4, ½ inch, 1/4 inch, stacked, whatever. That's what the Jesta base is made out of. That's what the Hummingbird base is made out of, with plastic laminated over top of it. So it's a perfect substance. But for this, just a nice piece of 600 grit, or this might even be 400 grit, taped down with, you know, some heavy duty masking tape. MDF is extremely stable, meaning that it's very, very flat. As long as you don't get it wet, that's the big thing. If you get it wet, then it's going to soak up water like a sponge, and you're basically done at that point. So this is a good surface to flush these parts up here. And that's starting to look really quite good. Nice. Alright, so let's do a little trimming, a little hand trimming right here, because I don't think this part is perfectly straight on this plate, unfortunately. As well as I tried to place it, it's not, I don't feel that it's 100% straight. You know what? These are things you got to work through. That fits. Does it fit? Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's get you zoomed in so you can see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice flush with the other angles and everything. Yeah, I dig it. So that will make a good starting point for that beveled overhang that we need to do on the front here. But before we can do that, let's get these shoulder plates off here. And like I said before, I think what I'm going to do is sand this down a little bit. So we're going to need to do that for both shoulders. So we're going to take off, I don't know, maybe ½ millimeter to 3/4 millimeter. So this is the perfect tool to, you know, basically do that. So we're just going back and forth, switch directions every once in a while, because what will happen is when your hand won't apply pressure to the piece completely even, right? So if you're pressing down harder with your index finger than your thumb, this side of the piece will sand faster just because of the pressure. So by doing a little bit of sanding like this, switching it around, doing that, that will keep that piece as even as possible. So, good tip. All right. So that right there looks pretty decent. I think we might want to take off just a little bit more than that. Let's get this back onto the piece. Is this, nope, this is the wrong shoulder for that. It's upside down. Here we go. Yeah, that actually looks good now. So you can see how much we took off of there, maybe just about ½ millimeter, but that just gave us a ton of extra space in here for that overhang. Now, if we were to compare the height of these, you can see the height difference between these two now. Trying to prop this up so you can see it a little bit better there. So yeah. Move that back into place a little bit. So, but what you, it's not even close. Anyway, this one is definitely shorter by about, I'd say probably about a ½ millimeter. So looking good, but it is a little proud on this one side. So making sure that the height is the same, we use our digital calipers. 5.85 on that side, 5.68 on this side. So yeah, so this side's still a little bit taller. So we're just going to take a little bit more off of there. And that's what I mean by applying the pressure to the piece. 5.68 on this side. Switch it around. 5.70. Almost dead on. So we're going to keep it like that. That's probably about as flat as I'm going to get it. So I'm good with that. Good with that. So we're going to set that off to the side. Let's do the other one here real quick. Turn it around. Go to town. Okay. That looks to be about the same. So we were looking at 5.68 before. That's looking like 5.76. So we're getting real close. 5.79. Ooh, and 7.8. All right, so just a few more passes, and I think this one will be in good shape. All right, let's check that again, shall we? Looking for 5.68, 5.61, not a big deal. 5.62. Okay, so this is a hair shorter, just a hair. Not even discernibly noticeable by the naked eye, even up close. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to worry about it. Because honestly, it's not going to make a world of difference in the end model anyway. Right? So, let's get the dotted one with the hole, because that's the one we want to work with, because that's the one we've trimmed back so far. Okay. No, that's not the one. No, there it is. So for those of you that weren't watching last time, what I did is I drilled a hole in all the pieces that went on this particular shoulder to make sure that they all match up again during final assembly, and so that I'm converting the same shoulder pieces all the time. So every part of this has a little drill hole on the inside of them, so they all match up, right? So that's pretty damn good. That inside, that vent that we just sanded down, that just left us with a good amount of wiggle room there. So really good shit. Really good shit. All right. You guys, I know, are talking up a storm in here. Let's see. Brendan Hay over there on Twitch, he says, what are you building today? We're working on the GM Spartan. Yeah, we're still going to do that. Terry T says, Tim, the tour was great. Still trying to get over the jet lag. I'll be going through Canada next. Nice. For those of you that don't know, Terry T, man, in a band or maybe like a performance artist, I'm not exactly 100% sure, Terry, but man, he was in Russia and Japan and all over the damn place doing his thing. So, pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Ooh. Silver Maverick Ricardo over there on YouTube gave us a link. Yusuke FA. What the shit? Look at that. Ricardo. My goodness gracious. That. That's fucking nice. Wow. Man. I could look at this for days. So guys, Ricardo put a link over there on YouTube to this kick-ass, what is this? The version Origin Zaku, Char's Origin Zaku. Wow. That is damn nice. Now that's a master grade though. Wow, okay. So he converted it from, from a master grade into the Origin version. Nice. Just the little decals and everything is perfect. Wow, man. I mean, this is pornographic, honestly. Jesus. Andrew Bailey, can you guys repost Ricardo's link? If you would be so nice. Because I don't know if it came through in the actual YouTube chat, but I can see it on my chat program. Wow. Yeah, this is beautiful work. I'm gonna have to bookmark this. Holy hell. Thank you, Andrew. Bailey says Billy Ray Estrada has done something like that too. Yeah, I love Billy's work, man. Very subtle colors and everything. The work is impeccable. Wow. Just the macro shots on this Zaku. I mean, so tight up. And, like, everything is just super, super clean. I can see a couple mess-ups here and there in the scribing, but nothing, like, crazy, right? But, wow, just everything is so nice on this thing. Holy shit. And you know what? Hey, this is too good not to share. All right, so hang on, you guys. We're going to do little screen share action. I know it's black screen right now, but hang on. Let's see, where is it? Window capture. And we're gonna go Yusuke's factory. Done. Alright, so here we go, guys. Let me scroll back up so you guys can see the full shebang. Look at this thing, you guys. What? That's just bonkers looking. Just insanity. Pornography, even. The details of this thing, it's just incredible. Yeah, James 2, Spider 2K2, yeah, it is gorgeous, man. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to scroll through this here and just take a look and gander at this thing. Wow. So nice. Like all the custom panel lining in the skirts and the crotch area on the chest and everything. Just so well done. The decal placement, I can really, really appreciate it all. This is right up my alley, you guys. Wow. And just simple added details too. Nothing crazy, right? I mean, he took a really, really good kit already in the Zaku 2 and just added simple stuff. Just really simple stuff. Metal thrusters, little detail parts on the skirts. You know, those little gray parts on the corners of the skirts right here. Just, yeah. Wow. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Gatlings in the upper chest were there on the Master Grade Char Zaku 2.0, right? I have one sitting on the shelf over there, but it's too far away for me to actually see the details on. But I don't think they were on the original kit. Yeah, Bailey and Andrew said no, they weren't. So that's custom in there. So those Gatlings were had to be drilled in, and then probably a short tube inserted in, probably through the back side or the front or whatever, and then I would imagine that's probably the Kotobukiya Gatling turrets or nozzles or whatever they want to call it that are stuffed in there. Super nice. Bailey says that's where the conversion kit makes it plug and play. Yeah, I know, right? And who knows, this might be a conversion kit. I don't know. I'm not versed well enough in the Zaku 2 2.0 kit to really know the differences, right? I am right now snapping up the Johnny Ridden 2.0, but I had just started a few hours ago, so I'm not that far into snapping the kit, so I can't say for certain. All I know is this is a frickin' beautiful kit. Just the details on the legs. The little minus molds on the side there, just down from the power cables on the lower leg. And that white circle decal around that. That is love for me. I absolutely love that. The keep clear decals right here above the back of the knee on the back of the upper thigh. That's perfect. Because that makes logical sense. You want to keep clear. That's just a danger zone. Man. And the close-up shots. I mean, look at these close-up shots. These are... I mean, I'd be hard-pressed to really find fault in this particular kit. There are gate mark nubs on the leg cables. Really? Oh, you're talking about these little things here? No, those are molded in. Just like right here. Those are actually molded in. Oh, James, yeah, the shades of red being used, yeah, are just off the hook. All right, so let's see. There's at least 1, 2, 3 shades, I'd say. Maybe 4. Maybe 4, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking 4. Yeah, I'm thinking 4 shades of red at this point. I think it's beautiful. I mean, straight up Red Baron style. I mean, the masking and everything, even on the back side of this, the back side of this knee mechanism here, the gold parts are masked perfectly. Really, really nice. Man. Wow. And I can't express how much time this scribing on the back of this leg must have taken him. Because each little line segment is its own scribe, right? So that this upper portion, just below the knee mechanism here, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 separate line segments just for that top portion, and then 2 separate thicknesses because you've got that wide line on the side and everything. That's just amazing looking. Wow. And what I'm really, really impressed with is the decal placement. I just absolutely love when someone has logical decal placement. Great looking shield. Yeah. This is really cool. Really, really good work. Bottoms of the feet. Utterly neglected too, by the way. Alright, so right here, guys, this is what separates the men from the boys. The inside of the shield, which is virtually never seen. But this particular modeler went so far as to add decals and little, you know, kind of minus mold. I think those are probably the steel sole photo etch parts in there. That's, man, that's attention to detail, and I absolutely go bonkers over that. Bazooka looks pretty good. Nothing crazy to write home about. All one color. Good decal placement. Gun looks good. Same thing. I like the gradient here on this Heat Hawk. That looks good. Man. It really is a beautiful piece. Really, really nice. So, Yusuke's Factory, Gallery Top. Let's see. What? Oh my god. This, look, I mean, Jesus. This is pornographic. I am telling you guys this right now. This is not meant for child's eyes. Andrew, hide your eyes. Jesus. Okay, let's see what he did with the Alex Master Grade. This right here is a test for any modeler. If he pulled this off, I will be holy shit impressed. I'm already holy shit impressed. Wow. That looks good. Now, he used a lot of another Gundam kit. I can tell that already. Oh, and he did the feet right too, you guys. Wow. Okay. This is impressive. All right. Hang on one second, Sorvan. I'm going to copy it over on Twitch. Hang on one second. All right, everybody watching, I just need to copy it on Twitch and paste. And there you go, guys. But, man, look at this. Now, you guys know I absolutely hate the Master Grade Alex. And I've gone on record many, many times saying that in the past. But, man. I am super impressed by this. This is great work. Those look like Justa hands. Or, you know, like the I guess what, the 2.0 hands or whatever they want to call them. But individual finger joints and everything. Jesus. This is insane. So, you guys, the proportions, especially on the feet for the Gundam Alex, were just an absolute mess. So much work in the feet. So much work. I mean, I can't count how many things were reproportionalized on this kit. The arm assemblies, like, this is not what the original Master Grade Alex looks like at all. Like the elbow joints and everything, that is not what it looks like. Those shoulders are not what that looks like either. And I'd probably say that's not even the original head or chest. Shit, I'd venture to say that most of this was probably a Gundam Origin Master Grade. Maybe a little bit of GM Sniper 2 mixed in. Hell, who knows? That head is definitely from another Gundam. That's hands down, I know. Because the Master Grade Alex head just looked just so bad. So fugly. Wow. Oh, look at that shot. That right there, you guys. That is the telling shot. That's the money shot, so to speak. Wow. Okay, so my only gripe. It has short forearms. That's my only gripe with this whole kit right now. Look at the size of the forearms compared to the size of the upper arm. They're short. They're a little short. But it's not terribly detracting. Just the sheer amount of work that went into this thing. Jeez. Just so utterly clean, too. Daft Robo's in the house. He says, "What's up, Onyx?" What's up, dude? How's Mrs. Brown Butt? Oh, man. Yeah, the shoulders look great. This is awesome. Robots in disguise. What's going on? We are just marking out on this Japanese builder's Yusuke guy. And, whew, boy. Ricardo Silver Maverick, he hit us up on this this link. And, man, I'm telling you, we've been going to town looking at this. This is just utter pornographic. Not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you. Oh, look at that. That classic straight on. Andrew Young, Tim's PP is mega hard. You're damn right. Dude, this is great. I mean, this is absolutely my style of building. Nice. Good use of what is that? Kotobukiya event. Or no, wait, is that a wave? No, that's a builder's part, I think. Or is that a wave? Shit, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, this is really good. Really damn good. Alright, let's go back and feast on this Gelgoog that someone had mentioned. Ooh. Very nice. Thank you, Andrew. It's a wave vent. I thought it might have been a wave vent. Wasn't 100% sure. Second guessing myself. Man, this is beautiful too. Great panel lines. I love what they did with the Gelgoog 2.0, especially in the elbows and everything. So nice. Man. Really good. See, the one thing that I am not a fan of with the standard Gelgoog is this snubby looking face. I like the Gelgoog Marine from 0083 that had the big fin on the back of its head and that short pointy snout on the front. That's a nice looking Gelgoog. I don't know. This head is just kind of derpy looking to me. I'd have to redo it if I ever got a Gelgoog. Hint, hint. Anyway. Yeah. This is nice. This is nice. Man, all the details on the legs. Feet look great. Yeah, let's go back here. All right, so let's see. What do we want to look at next? One more to close it out. Let's see. I'm feeling the Camphor. Let's look at the Camphor. He did such a great job on the Alex. How could he not do a great job on the Camphor? Yeah. I think he did a great job on the Camphor too. Shit. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Really, really strong here. Really strong work. Man. I do like this a lot. I've got 2 Camphors sitting in the backlog too. Yeah, here's another wave vent. He loves his wave products, doesn't he? And I love the simple details. Just below the knee, the little gray rectangular things here, just below the knee. They're just simple add-on, little bitty details that just make that part of the appendage pop. Just really, really good looking. I love the use of the builder's parts, the builder spikes on the shoulder. That looks really good. Yeah, strong. Really, really strong. All the metal thrusters are really good looking too. Jeez. I think this is one of those sites where you just sit and look at it and you study what this guy has done. I wonder if he has whips. Let's see. Gallery production agency? What's this here? No. Let's see. No. Oh, that's a counter. Who has counters? Who has visitor counters on their website anymore? Oh shit, he's got 3 pages of produced models. Jeez. Oh my god. You guys. Alright, yeah. We could take hours looking at this, but we're not going to. So let's get back off of this. Holy shit. That's insane. Absolutely insane. So, pants are tight a little bit. Oh my God, man. So, Ricardo, if you're still out there, if you're still watching, brother, thank you for the link. We appreciate it. Because that was nuts. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. So, definitely saving that, and I'm going to be studying that when I get a chance. That's good shit right there. Good shit. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hello. Let's see. What do we got here? We're looking good. What do we got? Like 10, 15 minutes left? Yeah, good. Let's talk. We did enough work tonight, right? It's more like a Q&A tonight. And model reviews and stuff like that, right? So, let's see. Spider2K2, looking back at that, that Alex, he says the upper biceps look a bit long too. Yeah, they were a little bit. I think the forearms were a little short though. Because I mean, if you look at the anatomy of your wrong way. If you look at the anatomy of your arm, your forearm is much longer than your upper arm, right? I mean, your upper arm from your shoulder to the inside of your elbow is like that, right? That's probably another third long, So, when I see the forearm is shorter than the upper arm, there's a bit of proportional discrepancy, right? So, anyway. Scuffle says 2 hours and one piece of styrene laid down. I ain't hating. You shouldn't be, because this live stream encompasses all sorts of shit, right? And right now is kind of a weird gray area in terms of the stream, and mainly because we're between good things right now, unfortunately, right? So we left the Jesta. The Jesta was like crazy good content, and now we're just kind of like, just kind of skipping along right now. So what are you gonna do? Dean says, did you watch the Mecha Gaikatsu vid? And then Dean says, Tim! No, I don't watch that dude, man. I have nothing against him. I usually don't watch review videos. I really don't. So, no, but if I miss something, tell me. And honestly, if I have a review type question, I'll just ask Zach. Like he's my boy. I got him on basically speed dial on the Facebook Messenger. So, but even then, I'm like, I really don't watch review videos. So, Spider2K2. By the way, Tim, can't wait to get the shirt I bought off your store for MosquitoCon. Yeah, dude, that got sent out too. So, watch out for it. Make sure you wash it before you actually wear it, because the printing process leaves it a bit stiff. So, FYI, wash before wear, and then you'll be good to go. So, Daft Robo, I don't get much done when I stream. Yeah, because you're always talking to people, man. You and Courtney are just like talking to people, coming up with porn names and everything. It's fun though. Hey, what are you gonna do? Julius Dembski, should we ask Dean if enough work was done? Dean, what do you think? Andrew Young, review videos literally say the same stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. Scuffle Tim, I think Dean was referring to my prior comment about the camphor. Oh, sorry. I didn't see it because I was too busy oodling over that other camphor. Andrew, shut up. Spire2K2, James, thanks for the advice. You're welcome. Daft Robo, haha, it's fun. It is fun, man. It is fun. That's why I watch your live streams on Instagram. And for those of you guys that don't, man, go follow the Daft Robo on Instagram. You're not gonna be regretting it. Him and his wife do some cool live streams, and It's fun. It's fun to watch. I do. I watch it all the time when I have a chance. So, yeah. Andrew Young, I'm not wrong. Yeah, but you typed it in fucking SpongeBob type here. Andrew Young says, hey, the joint moves the same way like every other kit. Oh, God. Andrew, you're killing me, buddy. Scuffle says, I was saying I love the camper, especially because it doesn't have a Gundam diaper. Wow, nice. Daft Robo, oh, stop. Dean, acceptable. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate that. I got the seal of approval from Dean. Or accept, I guess, an acceptable seal of approval. That's good enough for me. Robots in Disguise. My favorite duo ever. Yes, I know, right? Courtney is like the perfect co-host because she asks the questions and then you answer the questions and it's just like an interview type deal. It's awesome. It's almost like it's like listening to the radio. It's like morning drive here in the U.S. So like if you're driving to work and you hear like the people, the DJs on the morning shows and stuff like that, right? And it's kind of like that. Like one is color commentary and the other one is just kind of just talking. That's how Daft Robo and Mrs. Daft Robo are on their live streams, and it's great. It really is great. So check it out, people. Go right now. Go follow him on Instagram. He deserves it. Daft Robo, thanks for watching. You're welcome, man. Andrew Young, that was the point. I know that was the point, but it's annoying to try and read your SpongeBob type. Andrew Young, oh yeah, are you watching Narrative next month or you're gonna wait it out? I mean, I'm not buying a ticket for that shit if that's what you mean. I got other shit to do with my time. If they slap it up on YouTube, I'll watch it. But I'm not going to go to a movie theater and pay $25 a ticket or whatever the price is for that. No, sir. I could be spending that on Haikyuu decals. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's see. Scuffle says, Robots in Disguise, what's the name of the channel? Oh, the Daft Robo. Daft Robo. Yeah. The Daft Robo on Instagram, not on YouTube, but Instagram. He does live streams on Instagram. So Scuffle, you gotta go to Instagram. You gotta follow him there. Trust me, so worth the follow. So worth the follow. Gonna watch your stream. See, look, Shane, there you go. Shane is the Daft Robo for those of you who are playing at home. Good dude, by the way, man. Dr. Funkenstein. He's building a kick-ass, what's it, Hobby Hyzak right now. So like the racing type, not like the normal Hyzak, but the one for civilian use in like the crazy racing colors. Scratch built all sorts, like the shoulders and stuff like that. Dude, great work. Great work. Andrew Young, Tim likes Gundam Seed Destiny, confirmed. I don't know how I liked it because I couldn't even get through the first dozen episodes or so. I was just like, nope. Kenneth Sim, Haikyuu sanding slider, Tim. Probably not. Probably not. What I really want to get is one of those, what are they? The Minashima file plates. You know, the metal plates with the filing teeth engraved in it. That's what I really want to try and get. But they are a bit expensive. So, especially the one with the two grits, the fine and the coarse on one plate. It's a little pricey. It's like $40-some on Hobby Search. But I think I think what I'm probably going to do, I might put in a Taobao order for stuff, because I found some pretty cool stuff on there here recently, and maybe, but not. Yeah, I'm not down with the Haikyuu sanding slider. I mean, if you've got these little sanding blocks, or even if you just make your own sanding block, you can pretty much get the same results, as long as you have a Steady hand. Yeah. Look at that. Spider2K2. Daft Robo just subbed you. Look, see, there you go, Shane. Look at you, man, getting subs. Whoop whoop. Nice. Let's see. Dean says, with that Wings of Light. Oh, guys, the Destiny high grade looks so good. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I can respect the people that like it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Scuffle. Daft Robo, you're making me make an Instagram account, LOL. Well, Scuffle, follow me too, you sumbitch. Billy says the Haikyuu sanding slider is out of stock even on Haikyuu itself. Well, there you go. That makes up my mind, right? Andrew Young, Madworks might just make one of those. LOL. They've been just copying everyone else's stuff. There you go. Daft Robo Shane says I live on Taobao now. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Scuffle says, guys, you need to sub him for the mere fact that he has a Gundam wearing Piccolo's cape. I mean, if for nothing else, right? Andrew Young, my cart in Taobao is like 30 resin kits waiting to be checked out eventually. Yeah, mine's like a ton of tools, like option parts, decals, and P Bandai. Oh yeah, you can get P Bandai on Taobao, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Alright, so hold on. Okay. Since everybody's probably wondering about Taobao, let's do a short little segment on Taobao. Okay? Is that fair? Everybody game? Let's go. Alright, so we're going to do screen share. We don't want to do this right here. We want to do a little Google action. And we're going to go over this way to Taobao. And first, this is the thing I'm going to show you first. All right, so this is a company called Behiner, right? B-H-I-N-E-R, right? What Behiner is, is they are a third company broker for Taobao, right? So the way that Taobao works, Taobao is a Chinese, almost like the Chinese equivalent of Amazon, almost. They're comprised of, a ton of different little, online stores, people selling their wares and stuff like that. And so they're individual retailers selling in the common marketplace, which is Taobao. Now, obviously Taobao, since it's Chinese, it's all in Chinese, the language, the type and everything. So, what you would need, obviously, is Chrome to help you translate Taobao sites and everything. But to actually buy it, you want to go through a third-party broker like Behiner. There are other ones out there, but in my opinion, Behiner is the best. Their customer service is great, the whole 9 yards, right? So what we're going to do, let's get signed into this bad boy. Log in. You guys can't see my password. Haha. And then let's go to my wish list. And I'll show you just kind of the things on my wish list here on Taobao. These are just kind of the things that I've bookmarked for later occasion, right? So, and you can segment them out. You can kind of put them in different portions, right? So, I made this one subset of tools, right? So, all sorts of cool stuff. Here's like that Minishima, or no, this is Alcoa. Alec, this is the plate with the 2 grits on it, and obviously you can see that's $44, so a little bit pricey, right? The Minishima is the cheap one, so I got those mixed up. That's $6.76. That's pretty inexpensive here on Taobao. And then, I saved this one here, these little miniature condoms. I saved this for Andrew because he was bugging me about little miniature condoms one day. So I found those and I saved that for him. No, these are little finger covers, you guys. Get your head out of the gutter. Some high Q. This is nice. A nice little round beveling bit. Different, little things, accessories for scribers, files. This is a tool that you can use to resharpen your chisels and stuff like that. That little U-Star tool, which is really quite nice. U-Star's knockoff of MadWorks kind of beveling tool. And you know what? Look at this. Okay, so this right here, I forget who was talking about this. I think it was Scuffle, actually, on the last stream. He was going to start a Kickstarter for like a sharpener type thing. And this is exactly what it is. So, Scuffle, if you're still watching, buddy, here you go. This is what you need. So, it has two sides. Obviously, this is the inside beveling edges and stuff like that to bevel the inside of a tube. But then this is the other side is to bevel the outside of the tube. The blades are reversed, and you can just go kind of crazy on it. And you can see here's the inner bevel, here's the outer bevel. So this is the type of thing that you can find on Taobao. So Scuffle, there you go, buddy. Look at that, $2.33. I don't know if you would have been able to sell yours for that cheap. So yeah, sorry, breaker of dreams. Sorry, Scuffle. But then I've got some kits that I've saved in here, some really cool stuff. Good price on this G System Zeta Bust, $58. Who knows if that's an original or a recast? It's probably a recast, but who cares? I can fix it up. Right here, P Bandai. You can get P Bandai on these shops too, guys. P Bandai. This is the Hazel. Look at that price, $44.80 US dollars. You click it. Let's see if it's still in stock, shall we? 10 available. Look at that. Oh, it's actually went up, so it's $50 US dollars. So it went up $6. But still, pretty good damn price for a P Bandai Hazel, right? And this says they've got 10 available. Now, the really awesome part about Beehiner is when you say if you wanted to add this to cart, right? Now, before you pay, before any money gets transacted, they contact each seller and they make sure that your product is definitely in stock, which is amazing. So that right there is a great part of Beehiner, because you do not pay for anything that's not in stock, which is awesome, right? You've got these cool like resin firearms and stuff like that. This is a 1/100 scale. Here's a 1/100 scale bridge, like kind of like an overpass type thing. Great for dioramas if you want to get into that. Little resin SDs of the new Gundam and the Jesta. This cool, crazy looking mech. I don't even know what that's from. And different other, resin kits, P Bandai, all that sort of stuff. Just really, really good shit on here. So yeah, and then you've got, I've sectioned off another part down here for metal parts. All these steel sole, little photo etch parts and things. Really, really good. Kenneth Sim says, do they charge you after they shipped, or I assume before? No. So what happens is, since you're buying from individual vendors, Beehiner will collect those at their warehouse. And you do have to pay an incremental shipping charge from the vendor to Taobao's warehouse. And in my experience, that shipping charge is anywhere from maybe $1.50. The highest I paid for shipping from a vendor to the Taobao warehouse was like $6. So very, very inexpensive shipping charge from the vendor to Taobao. And even when you're paying, shipping like that, and you're paying the handling fees and then also the shipping to you wherever you are in the world, you're still making out. You're still saving a ton of cash. Especially if you buy a bunch of stuff at one time. Now, what I would recommend is trying to get most of the stuff off of as few vendors as possible, right? So you would want to try, you know, if you want to get metal parts, you know, try to get all of them off of one vendor if you can find them all in one vendor's site, right? So yeah, that's basically what I would do. So that's actually a really good question, Kenneth. So basically, they get to the warehouse, they box all of it up in one box, and then they send it to you. And they have multiple ways of shipping. So they can do, you know, super cheap shipping. They can do like I think EMS was a selection. DHL was also another selection. I would probably in my opinion, I would definitely pay for better shipping, or your box is going to end up on your front doorstep shaped like a basketball, like mine did, because I was too cheap to pay expensive shipping. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that's basically how the shipping goes. Hey, Gabo, Samu, Vlad, Kubo Polas. God, I hope I said that right. He says, hello, greetings from Mexico, Tim. Nice. Welcome, man. We are we're looking currently at Taobao, the Chinese marketplace, and I'm showing everybody kind of how awesome Taobao is, because it's pretty good. So, and then obviously decals. You guys know I'm a decal fiend. Most of these are you know, steel sole decals, a few high Q, some Dallin decals in here, and then some other miscellaneous crap. Paint, they have paint. I've never tried to actually get paint shipped here. The problem that you may run into is that since it's, well, obviously since this is lacquer based, it very well could be confiscated at customs. So that is the risk that you run trying to buy paint. I might try to buy a bottle, you know, like one or two bottles sometimes, just to see if I can get it through customs. But I wouldn't go and buy paint in bulk your first time out, especially if you live in the U.S., because shipping standards, especially through customs, is very, very strict when it comes to flammable products, which all solvent-based paints are, and primer and everything. So you have to be super careful with it. And then, you know, stupid miscellaneous stuff down here, like these dumb little, you know, I don't know the proper name for these things, but these dumb little cat things dressed up as Avengers. This was kind of cool, this, you know, Sharzaku apron. These interesting little option parts and stuff like that. I probably would never buy these, but these are more for reference and everything. And then, excuse me, here. Off to the right side here, you've got these flame effect parts and everything, which is really, really cool, right? And then a couple books. I got Naoki's Roboholic book in there, and this other, I don't know what book that is. And then just one I forgot to categorize. But yeah, so this is the type of stuff that you can find on Taobao, guys, right? So let's take a look at Taobao proper here real quick. We'll just look at one of the shops here. Let's look at Side 3. Everybody knows Side 3's resin upgrade conversion kits and stuff, right? So this is their Taobao stop. Dean says, Tim, where's Daft Robo's streams? Oh, on Instagram. So the thing with Instagram, Dean, is that Instagram's a little bit different. So the live stream, if it's not saved, will disappear. Well, no, I should say live streams disappear no matter what after 24 hours, right? So either you have to catch it live, or it may be up in the stories. But I don't think Shane has had any within the last 24 hours. So yeah, just yeah, Shane just said, sorry, I don't save my streams. Yeah, and you know, it is what it is. They disappear after a certain amount of time anyway. But yeah, just you'll get a notification if he goes live. So it's a fun time. So anyway, back to Taobao, you guys. So this is side 3, makers of upgrade kits and stuff like that. Obviously, this is their version of the Stark Jagan for the Master Grade Jagan that is out. Looking pretty good. I don't know if I like the head, but everything else I think looks pretty decent. I think these missile pods maybe are a little bit large for my taste. But overall, not bad. Not bad. 1/100 Super Zaku. Nice little Jesta upgrade kit. I like mine better though. Upgrade kit for the Sinanju. Nice dress up kit for the Zagok. The Sazabi Verka. Sinanju Stein. This one's really nice. I really like the Sinanju Stein one. So yeah, so like this is the type of stuff that you can find on a typical Taobao, you know, shop, right? Let's take a look at another one, a more general shop. Let's go to MX Market. MX Market's one of my favorites. Anytime. Here we go. All right, so MX Market kind of sells almost everything in terms of models and stuff like that. Obviously, frame arms girls, all sorts of stuff here. Paints, metal parts, Gundam kits, other toys and kits, tools, resin stuff, Japanese Life House. Not sure how well that's translated, but Armored Core, Frame Arms, Robot Wars, you get the picture. So this obviously is a more generalized Taobao shop. And so the way to get things from Taobao into your Behiner is thus. So you want to have both open at the same time. And say, for instance, let's take a look at this Mr. Hobby, their black SP, their black glue, right? So the link, the URL up at the top, copy it, paste it into Taobao, do a search for it, and then there it is. And now it says they have 10 available, $3.26. You can add to cart, and then the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Now you can add to your wish list and the whole 9 yards. So that's all you really have to do in terms of getting Taobao products over to Behiner, which is really, like I said again, really a great company. So that, guys, is Behiner, right? Now, let's see. Look at this here. This looks like the P Bandai F91. So, being translated from Chinese, it's about $62, roughly. Let's see what else. Yeah. So, this looks like the P Bandai, yeah. This looks like the Gabby Hazard. No, this is the Psycho Zaku. Oh, this is the damaged one, right? Yeah. So about $90, yeah. Deep Striker. How much do they want for the Deep Striker? $140. Now, that's going to be a pain in the ass to ship. I will tell you right now. That is a pain in the ass. So Julius Dembski asks, do you search those sites through Beehiner? You absolutely can. What I would do is to search products through Beehiner. And since it's in Chinese, if you're looking for a specific kit, I would try to type in the model number, so the MSA 0011, because that's not going to change if it's translated to Chinese, right? So I would search that up first. But yeah, so you can search Taobao and stuff like that. I've got like a library of different stores that I look on and all that good stuff. So let's see. Let's go back to MX Marketplace. Let's see if they have some good old P Bandai Gundam here. Let's go Master Grades. Let's see what they have under here. Ooh, look at all this. They've got, wow, okay. This could be interesting. Look at these guys. So these are, look like photo etch, basically rip off of the Maha photo etch for the Suzabi, right? Yeah, because that looks exactly like the Maha version of that kit. And let's see. Let's see how much that is. $13.64 for this photo etch kit for the Suzabi Verka. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then you can buy different photo etching tools, different pliers of different shapes and stuff like that. But for the photo etch kit itself, $13.64. Damn, that right there makes me wonder if I should get that or not. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So anyway, let's go back to the Master Grade selections that they have here. The plugin, yeah, I was always kind of tentative to download the plugin for Chrome. Ooh, look at this. The Catalidbulich, Hondo, whatever. Let's see here. Copy. Now this is in Chinese yuan. To see the USD, you gotta paste it in here. Some sites will give you a translation, but sometimes not. So look at that. For 1/100 scale, $14.73. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. For a custom, you know, limited run type of product like that, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, divide 1 by 6. I think it's what, like something stupid like 6 cents to the dollar or something like that, or 60 cents to the dollar, something crazy like that. But the conversion rate is very, very much in our favor. All sorts of cool things. Ooh, look at this. A Zaku weapon set. What? 1/100 scale Zaku weapon set. Whoa. Huh. Look at this, you guys. I kind of dig that. That short, stubby little Gatling gun deal. I dig it. Yeah, I have Dreamcast's shop saved as well, Andrew. Look at that shield. That's kind of slick. I dig that. I totally dig that. What is this here? Ooh. Zaku 1. This is a... Oh, this is a resin conversion kit for Char Zaku 2.0. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty sexy. I'm going to be honest. That's pretty damn sexy right there. I do like that a lot. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, this is okay, so this is a resin. Is this yeah, high class. Okay, so this is resin. This is from, not a bad looking cast just from the picture. This is one of the Studio Reckless Oregon designs, something like that. But yeah, that's not bad. $8 roughly for that resin casted gun. Pretty good. Let's go back here. Looks like a Zaku Sniper garage kit. Really nice. All sorts of cool, different stuff that you will never find pretty much anywhere else, you guys. Yeah, Andrew, I actually have that version, the plastic version of those Oregons, and I actually got them off Taobao. Haha, you guys. Right here. This is the C3 Zeta Plus conversion kit. Roughly $103. They had this thing on that one resin site. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but this thing was not the greatest looking kit in my opinion. Yeah, that's a little ho-hum for my taste. Mainly because I'm a hummingbird snob, but I have good reason to be. So these tanks are way short. They're a lot longer than that on the original Zeta. They're using the actual Zeta Gundam rather than the Zeta Plus. Points off for that. Alright, so there's the proper Zeta Plus, what it should look like. Yeah, I don't like those tanks at all. But, again, not bad. If you don't want to spend 4 years of your life converting a few different Zeta Plus kits into a Hummingbird, then that's definitely the way to go. Alright, so right here, let's see. This is a GM Cold Type. Let's see how much they want for it. $27.90 for the GM. What is that? The GM Command. Yeah, GM Command, Cold Type, whatever. I don't know. Decent price. Now you have to factor in shipping and everything, so you might be better off getting it from USA Gundam Store or Amazon or someplace like that. So you got to keep these things in mind. If you can get model kits over here, do a little bit of math before you order them. If you can get those standard releases and stuff like that over here, I would definitely do that. Everything else, like for the really rare stuff, like some of these expansion sets, some of the custom weapons and things like that, conversion kits, all that good stuff, then it's a no-brainer. You want to get them on here. But for your normal kits, yeah, I wouldn't waste the money getting them here. So like here's a P Bandai. What is this? Heavy Arms. Yeah. All right. So let's see how much they want for that. Copy. Oops, I closed out of Beehiner, didn't I? $60. Not too bad. They say they have 10 available. Who knows? But, you know, like I said, the good thing about Beehiner is that they will guarantee your product is in stock before any money exchange hands, which is really, really good. And if you've got any questions ahead of your purchase for any of these vendors that you see, all you have to do is go on to Beehiner and shoot them a message through the inbox. And man, they are great. Their customer service is just really, really amazing. So there you go. So that, my friends, is a quick little tutorial on Taobao. Hopefully you guys found that interesting. Maybe you might start buying off Taobao. Who knows, right? So, shit. I just kicked over my drill. Whoops. But anyway, yeah, I've bought stuff off Taobao, like most of these metal parts in here. Most of these. Except for the ones in the little containers here. Most of this stuff, except for the Haiku stuff, was from Taobao. And it's just, I mean, it's, you have to treat Taobao the same as you would with eBay, right? You have to make sure that you have to look at the product. You have to kind of weigh the pros and cons, because some of this stuff may not necessarily come to you like it looks like on the website, okay? So you have to kind of roll the dice a little bit on some of these things. You know, I rolled the dice like on the decals that we annihilated that one stream a couple of weeks ago. The dangerous sign ones, right? I hope you guys remember that. Those were from Taobao, and I was really excited to get those because they looked cool. But I couldn't see that they say dangerous sign all over the damn place. What are you gonna do, right? So that's the pros and the cons that you have to weigh with Taobao. It's not like they have a return policy either. So you get something that's messed up or damaged in some sort of way, contact Taobao, see what they can do. But chances are, chances are all sales are final. So keep that in mind. That's a big thing. But you can definitely find some really, really good deals on there for things that you can't find pretty much anywhere else, right? I know Shane Daftarobo, he got, I turned him on to Taobao, and I know he got a Hazel on there for pretty cheap. A couple other guys have gotten stuff off of there as well. So, yeah, take your chances, but it could be worth it. Could be worth it, man. So, there you go. Taobao tutorial, you guys. Quick and dirty. Andrew Young says, personally, I would have socked off those fuel tanks. Fuel tanks under the crotch look dumb on any Hummingbird. Andrew, fuck off. That's what the Hummingbird is designed for. It's a long-range, quick strike unit. It needs the fuel pods. And I think they look awesome. So shut up. You have bad taste, anyways. Lil Andrew. Ultraman Dyna, I know I did. Sorvon Zero, damn, the last thing I saw before you closed Taobao was that Blast Impulse conversion kit. Yeah, Sorvon, I can send you my list of vendors that I've got kind of cataloged if you want. There's some good shit in there, and you'll be on there for fucking days just surfing and surfing and surfing. Trust me. Andrew says, Taobao is my heaven for resin. Go away. Andrew, so it can take off the fuel tanks later on during a battle. Yeah. So what? What's your point? You have bad taste. Go away. Anyway. Alright, guys. Hey, it is 12:30 a.m. here on the East Coast of good old USA. And we went over about a half hour tonight. So, you know, I know we were talking and stuff like that. It was fun tonight. It was fun talking to you guys. We didn't get hardly shit done. That's okay, though. I'm not worried about that. I got an acceptable rating from Dean, so that's what I'm happy about that. So, with that being said, we're going to wrap this one up. So if you guys want one of these cool Shot of Mecha shirts, hit up shotofmecha.com, hit the store up at the top. You will find shirts, you will find hats, you will find bags. We've got some new hats on kind of order, some prototypes and stuff like that. I said that one of the hats was a Titans test team. Well, bad news on that. The embroidery company didn't like the design. It was a little too complex for their machines. Teeny, teeny, tiny type. So that one's out the window. But I got some other cool hats on prototype coming in that I hope everybody will be psyched about. I am definitely psyched. One that's already locked in is an Anaheim Electronics. Just a simple AE. Hat, which is, I think, pretty classy looking. Andrew Young, hummingbirds are lame. No, you're lame. Your Xeon is terrible. Go away. So, all that is good stuff to look forward to. So hit up Shot of Mecha store, definitely. And also, if you are interested in any of the tools, materials, or little doohickeys that we worked with tonight, just a little bit, hit the Amazon link just below here on YouTube and on Twitch. On this side, if you're on Facebook, you can find all sorts of tools and materials. You can find camera gear for streaming if you want to get into that, and also books for inspiration if you need some. Some of those are really good books, by the way. And let's see, we're going to be back here, what, on Friday? It's Hump Day. Hump Day. No, Shane, the Titans test team hat, that got shit canned, unfortunately. They can't replicate the artwork because it's too complex. The type, especially in the details, and the amount of colors in the logo was too much for my embroidery company, unfortunately. So that's the Titans test team hat is scrapped at this point. That is no longer a go. But we're going to I have some other cool stuff in the works, so we'll see what goes through and what does not, right? Spider2K2, James number 2 says, Daft Robo, I just bought his Titan Test Team goat shirt. It's actually a bunny. I thought it was a goat. Anyway. I plan to wear it for Mosquito Con. Andrew Young says, it's officially my birthday. Shut up. Daft Robo, well, poop. Andrew says, I am officially legal to drink my soul away. Earth can't drag my soul down anymore. No. Don't wish him a happy birthday. No, nobody, no. Cancel. Time out. Nobody wish Andrew a happy birthday. He doesn't deserve it. Little shit. Anyway, I digress. You guys, have a wonderful Thursday. We'll be back here on Friday. I hope to have a little bit more stuff done on the Jesta parachutes. I got those all rigged up. So I got the little connection point done and the magnet points all done. So, and the Jesta is hanging now from the parachutes. Well, not right this second, but he has been. So, I hope to get some work done on that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. And who knows what Friday's going to hold. Maybe we work some more. Maybe we just talk. I don't know. But tune in. It'll be a good time. I promise. All right, guys. Hey, have an awesome Thursday. Go build something cool. Be safe out there. Axel Axel Drake, thank you for the follow at the last minute. I appreciate that. Definitely a good way to go out. But I wish you guys a great Thursday. We'll see you on Friday. Be safe out there, you guys. See ya.